Hi guys, just want to show you the benefits of my product without showing you the product. So it's in my sleeve right now because I'm poor and I don't have patent money. But here are some lights that indicate which mode it's in. You don't really need those to be honest, but it has them anyway. So anyway, let's just check out the newly found lifestyle of the IT worker. Like, why should you have to sit around all day? In fact, you could buy a wearable monitor and just put it on your head and walk around. Do what you like. Hang out in the woods. Do exercise. You know, I'm going to do some yoga while I'm doing this. I'm going to do a hip stretch. Sorry, a thigh stretch. So I'm going to actually need to loosen this muscle up on the inner leg. So I'm just going to stand in this stretch position while I'm doing some work. Here we go. Let's just go to the history. Can't really see screen that well, but to be honest, the screen isn't what I'm trying to show. I'm trying to show you that this is now going to be a different way of working and doing things. So there you go, I've got my website here. I just want to demonstrate this absolutely sick scroll feature. You can scroll very fast as you like. So I've got slow and I've got fast and everything in between. So here I have some text I'd like to replace. Let's just select that. Let's just get rid of, oops, gone up too far. So yeah, I want to get rid of that text. That's gone. Can you see? I don't know. I don't have the buttons for the screen brightness program, so I'm just gonna have to use this other controller to get the brightness down so that you can see a little bit, because otherwise it's just really bright and you can't make out what's on the screen. So here we go. So I already selected that text previously, so I'm going to select it again. It's just not quite on my hand right because I've got a sleeve over it. It doesn't really fit on my hand right with the sleeve over the thing. So anyway, so I've copied that. Where's the thing? Right, it's there. Let's get that in the right place. And boom. Oh, yeah, so that pasted. There you go. That's how I work now. No more of this. And then waking up, standing up, going, oh god, I feel like crap. Because I can just stand or lie down or I don't know, roll around. Or walk around with a wearable monitor and a controller on my hand that does what a keyboard and a mouse does. Where are we? So, let's fix that. And, yeah, so I think you guys get the idea. You don't need a desk, you don't need a chair. You don't even necessarily need a screen if you can wear one. I've got a couple here that I'm working on. Here are some parts. Of course, if you don't go with this product, you can just stay with your hand glued to the table. Well and truly merged with the mouse, man and machine. Man adapting to the machine rather than the machine being adapted to the man. So what are the adaptations that you will go through in order to do computer work, to adapt yourself to the computer? You'll have musculoskeletal problems, back, neck, shoulder, headache. I have all of those. Carpal tunnel, because they're making your hands stick flat. Of course, you have keyboards that have this thing called tenting, which sounds hilarious to me, because I have something so much better. And of course, eye strain, hand strain, obesity, cardiovascular issues, and with a nice wearable monitor. Let me just get mine. You just need like, this is one of the worst prototypes. I don't care if someone copies it. It's crap. I have 3 better ones, so that's why I'm showing it to you. It's so silly. But anyway, like I can just walk around with a thing on my hand and a thing on my head and be like, wow, now I work wherever, however, without having to be stuck in some office breathing recycled air and not moving my body. When, bodies, if you don't move them, they basically decline. Choice is yours, really. You can stick with with your guns and your fancy desk, standing desk that moves up and down, big contraptions, ergonomic chairs, and health appointments. Or you could just put something on your hand, on your face, and just be done with all of that. Not only that, but I'm going by the logic of, I only live so long. How many devices do I need to sell to live well? Not actually that many. So why don't I do something that nobody else will do and make them last a lifetime? The sensors I make, very hard to break. The switches I make, they will last a lifetime. Probably generations, to be honest, unless you expose them to certain things. And I'll have a list of things that. Top of that, I can make them waterproof if you want. I think if it's a wearable, surely it should be a waterproofing. I mean, this wearable display, this Viewfine Eyepiece 720 display, not the greatest display ever, but still, it's just affordable. Good enough for programming, good enough for a little bit of video editing. Good enough for most of the simple tasks that I do. That, sometimes you need to have a big screen and all the fancy crap, but you don't necessarily need that all the time. Sometimes you can delegate, I don't know, I'm going to go for a walk in the countryside or the beach. It's a nice day. Why the hell am I indoors? Why don't I put a thing on my hand and on my face and get out? Yeah, I hope you like my offer. If not, I'm just sorry for you. You're not gonna be healthy like me. Well, actually, I have already got the injuries, so I had no choice. In 2013, I was bedbound with a neck injury. I had 4 years of isolation due to that, during which time I learned the hell out of programming, learned the hell out of engineering. Then I had to go deal with life and do other things. Then came COVID, and I thought, wow, let's make prototypes. That thing lasted 2 years, and so I've had 6 years of focus on just this, nothing else, because I was too ill to do anything. And then there was a lockdown, and I was in the countryside, and I had, well, just a lot of time. So I was very lucky to have done this, to have managed to get this far. There are enormous potential improvements. It really, you gotta tell me what you want, because I can make it. So I'm trying to get a group of people together, and I'm trying to get some money together, and then together we will make something that really kicks the crap out of everything and lasts a lifetime. Not only that, I'm going to distribute the instructions for how to make these devices so that everybody knows how to make them. So it's not just me that knows, everybody's going to know. So to do that, I have to do a patent, and it's expensive, very expensive. In fact, the first 100 customers barely cover the cost of it. But here we are. I'm not going to make it myself in China or anything like that. I'm only going to produce the highest quality, the highest durability. I want everybody to be so happy and to be, healthy, free, and, excited to live and to get things done. And last but not least, I know so many people that have left the IT industry because they just hate sitting around in front of a computer, staring at a screen. It's a horrible place to be. It is. It just is. We need to change that. I want to be outside, in amongst people, just chilling, socializing, walking, getting oxygen through my brain, breathing, moving. Feeling alive instead of, I'm going to sit here and slave away. God, I hate that. And that shoulder ache, that headache, that feeling of just, squished. indoors, just hermit. Oh, it's horrible. Why the hell are we doing that? So some people say, oh, but there's products out there. They're crap. Here's one. It's actually okay for casual use, but here's the thing. It has actually injured my thumbs. And someone then dislocated my thumb on top of that. So I've had to, instead of using normal pliers, I've had to weld myself special pliers, and I have to use special scissors. Oh crap, man. It's just disability waiting to happen. So yeah, all in all, I will just say, this is impossible without your support. It's not possible without support. I've been to investors, I've been to VCs, didn't find anyone I particularly liked except for a couple of people, but they're too engaged. And to be honest, investment is just going to make the product more expensive. Plus, you've got someone breathing down your neck going, I want more money. And I'm like, you know what? I don't really care about money. I want to make a good thing. And then, further down the line, I'm dead. So, what does it matter how much money I make? I just want to make good products, and I want to save people from these health problems. So that you can stay, you can stick at the IT work without ruining your health and your life, basically. So yeah, I can't wait to absolutely finalize everything. Like, I have hundreds of prototypes. I want to show you 20 of them in a local exhibition. I want you to try these out. So, but I can't sell you just cheap little tickets to an exhibition, and I can't afford to spend time looking for lots and lots of people. So I am looking for deposits, at least half the price of what I would be charging for the product. The price of it is only going to go up because inflation is going crazy. So if you spend your money now, you're better off. Basically, that's just my financial advice to you in terms of this product. Spend the money now so that I can get some parts and get a patent before these things go up in price, because they will go up in price. At the moment, it's crazy, right? Patents were $5,000 5 years ago. They're still $5,000. They haven't gone up with inflation, and they will go up. So the earlier I can get support for this, the better. And I'm looking for 50 to 100 people just to begin with, because I can deal with that many people if there's some sort of an issue, right? If there's like 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000 people, oh man, I don't know what to do. So I'm just taking a small number on. I want to make sure you guys are completely satisfied with what you're going to be getting and where things are going. I want you to come by, try things, feel things, and tell me what you think, what you guys want out of what I've got. Do I want to add anything? Do I want to take anything away? Because anything is possible. I am not kidding. Isn't it sad that, you could ruin your health by sitting there doing things like this? Being glued to your desk with one arm on your desk, doing things like this, and it's ruining your health. How sad is that? What a waste. This thing. How do I get rid of this thing?